Let's Play for my quest, a simple quest for Zelda Classic. It is downloadable at purezc.net. And I hope that I get my audio levels right so you can hear me, because I don't think you can. Okay, so I uploaded this quest a while back, can't remember exactly when, but yeah, I got a lot of complaints that it's too cryptic, too difficult to find stuff, too vague from some people. Some people liked it, but yeah, I got some of it. It's too vague, it's too cryptic, which is kind of surprising considering that is what Zelda is, vague, cryptic. So, anyways, before I go to level 1, I want to get some items. I'm going to get the blue candle, and then I'm going to try to get at least one heart container before I go in there, just because I can. Anyways, yeah, it kind of surprised me that people would say it's too vague and too cryptic. I mean, it is vague and cryptic, but that's intentional because I wanted it to be similar to the original Zelda. You know, I mean, people saying, oh, either they weren't very good clues, or the clues... Ah, dang it, I suck! You know, the clues are too vague, or things are hard to find, or whatever, and I'm going, well, did you play the original Legend of Zelda? You know, there were some things that were really hard to find. For example, level 7. I mean, who would have thought to blow their whistle at the lake for level 7 to appear? You know, drain the lake. I mean, the only clue was, what was it? There are secrets where fairies don't live. Okay, that's nice, so I know there's something there. Doesn't tell me I need to blow the whistle. You know, how many of us would have figured that out if, you know, easily? It probably took a while, unless you were told. A lot of us were told. I think that little map that came with it might have told us. I don't know if you got the map with it. I got a map with it, but it might have been out a while by the time I got that. So to say that my game is too cryptic or whatever is kind of odd to me, because that's the way Zelda is. I mean, and I do give clues, and I don't think some of them are really that vague. I mean, okay, I know where the stuff is, I know what they mean, so I guess maybe... I wanted to get those. Maybe it seemed easier and more obvious to me because of that, but I don't know. I mean, I didn't want to make the clues too obvious. I mean, to just flat out tell you where something is kind of... Well, that's not very fun. I mean, that's not a challenge. That's not... There's no difficulty to that. I mean, good grief. I like a game that makes me think a little bit. And that's what Zelda's supposed to do. It's a game where you have to think. You know, there's puzzles, but there's also semi-vague clues. And plus, if I just tell you where stuff is, where's the exploration in that, you know? I mean, I wanted to encourage exploration, which is part of Zelda. Okay, I do not have enough money to bother fiddling with this, but that's a gambling place if you're looking for one when you're playing. So yeah, I tried to make it somewhat challenging, and it's kind of easy at the beginning, but as you get through it, it's going to get hard, which, you know, you would expect. But at some places I kind of ramped up the difficulty like really heavy on purpose. Why am I doing that? It's easier just to get that. So I'm just going to go farming for rupees here, try to get my 60 rupees for my blue candle. Hopefully these guys will be generous and drop a lot of rupees so we can move on with things. And you don't have to sit here for a half hour waiting for me to get my candle. You don't need it for level 1. You don't need a candle. There's no darkened rooms. But there's some stuff I can get with the candle before I go in. Like I said, I can get heart container. Like there is a heart container behind that bush. Right there, so I want to get that. And there's a cheaper magic shield than the one in the shop with the blue candle. It's only 90 rupees. I might get that before I go into level 1, but it's not really going to benefit me much, because the only fire-breathing thing there is the boss. Oh wait, no, there are some shooting statues. So it would be somewhat beneficial, but it's a pretty easy level, so it's not really that big of a deal if I have it or not. I just like to get it. Even the original Zelda, once I knew where like all the heart containers were, I try to grab up as many of them as I could before going to level 1. Because even the level 1 was easy. You know. Hey, why not going strong, you know? Oh, by the way, I suck at actually playing Zelda. As far as not dying a lot. As you can see, this is my own game, and I'm practically dead. And I'm only 5 minutes into it, so... yeah, I kind of suck. So that also makes it very difficult for me to gauge difficulty well for other people, because I suck so hard at this that, you know, it's difficult for me even when it's easy. So I say, well, it's hard for me, but it's probably easy for someone else who's actually, you know, skilled. Oh, I should have turned off beeping before I recorded. I am so sorry. Next round I'll turn off the beeping so you don't have to be driven mad with it. But right now, just enjoy the encroaching insanity. Remember, sanity's boring. There you go. No more beeping. Look at that. 6 minutes in, I'm already dead. In my own flipping game. I'm so talented. Excuse me, I'm so talented. Oh well, resets all these guys anyway so I can get more rupees from them. Oh, yeah, now I get a fairy. Thanks. You're a real help. Oh, yeah, they're dropping hearts like crazy when I'm not dying. It's just like after you buy that big thing you were saving up for. Once you've bought it and you don't need the rupees, all of a sudden there's rupees everywhere. They say it's random, but I don't believe it. It's a conspiracy, people. Now what? Now I won't get any hearts. But I'll get a clock. Clocks are nice. They tell us time. They also freeze time in Zelda. And there's a bombable wall here. This is kind of an obvious bombable wall. But some places they're not so obvious. The bombable walls and the burnable bushes aren't in obvious places. And sometimes the place that looks like it's a bombable wall or burnable bush isn't. Die, old man, die. I don't know. And again, that's another complaint I got was like, oh, there are places that look like obvious bombable walls that weren't. But I could say the same in the original Zelda. I mean, I did go a little unconventional because, you know, it gets to a point where, you know, okay, we see it coming. So of course you're going to try it. So I'm going to put it someplace where you might not try. Not like every time, but, you know, with some things. Because, hey, the game's more fun when there's a challenge. More frustrating, but more fun. And another thing, as I say, I suck at not getting killed in Zelda. Hey! Bad. And yet I make levels that are ridiculously hard to not get killed in, even for a skilled player. Because I'm just that mean. But I figure, you know, you want some... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die! I figure you want some kind of challenge. There's a fairy nearby, but I don't know if I can make it! Oh... I think there's a burnable bush here, but I want to recharge my batteries before I try any burnable bushes out. Ah, crap! I'm in the Lost Woods. No, I wanted to go around the Lost Woods and go to my friendly neighborhood fairy. Oh boy, I am toast. I am so much toast. I am burnt toast. I am burnt toast with really, really bad jam. Hey! There's burnable bushes around here, but of course, I don't have anything to burn them with yet. I haven't bought my candle. A wonderful, sexy candle. I think there's a heart container here too, I believe. Is it a heart container or is it hidden money? I can't remember. It's been a while since I built it, so I don't remember everything. I remember where all my levels are, but I don't remember what every single item is. And I also have a couple of levels which, even right after I made them, I don't remember how to get there because of the way I designed them. But I have it written down on paper, because it was that convoluted. Not convoluted, it's just... needed some forethought. But we're a long ways off from that. Long ways off. There's going to be a few odd hiccups because of the 10-minute Bandicam limit on the free version. But it could be worse. I could have a hideous watermark. Oh, wait, I do have a hideous watermark. Well, it is worse. Oh, well. It's way at the top. It's not that bad. Ah! I just got healed, you little jerk. See how much I suck? I think it's more because I'm impatient. I want to kill them. I want to kill them now. I'm gonna go find some easier prey. Prey that doesn't shoot arrows at me. This is another reason why I want to get heart containers, so I can not die so easily. Oh my goodness. See how much I suck? And I bottleneck myself. Wow, 2 times in 11 minutes. I am horrible. Horrible. You know, it'd be nice if you could use your shield while using a weapon. I realize that's not realistic, but so is carrying about 18 different items around with you with ease and still fighting things. That is unrealistic. If we can do that, I don't see why I can't keep my sword in front of me while I stab at things. Give me money! Give me money, you little jerk! No, better money, bigger money! No, you're not money. I said money. Money? No, money. Give me money. You're not money. You're nothing. You're evil. Of course, you knew that. That's why you're the bad guys, because you're evil. But I'm getting lots of hearts. If I could have gotten, clocks. If I could have gotten those when I was dying, I might have made more progress. That was nice, see? Now, he was nice. He gave me money. Why won't you give me money? I don't need bombs. I maxed out on bombs right now. I said money. Money. What the hell, Michigan? Oh, arrow. No. Okay, when I first released this, I had using weapons on the edge of the screen turned off, and the reason for that is I didn't want people to be able to duck in the doorways of levels in the dungeons and fire without getting hit. You know, like I do every time I play. Because in the original Zelda, you can't do that. You know, you have to get a pretty good way out of the doorway first. So I thought that would work. It didn't really work like I thought it would. And what's more is, it made it very difficult to play the... No! Stop it! You suck! It made it harder to fire, because you couldn't fight on the overworld from the edge of the screen. It's not really a big problem in the dungeons, because, you know, you're in a doorway, you're going to have to get out just to get to the guys anyways. But when you're in the overworld and guys are everywhere... Oh. Now you're dropping rupees. This is what I was talking about earlier. You know, when you're out here and guys go right to the edge of the screen, it kind of sucks when you can't use weapons on the edge. So I disabled that. I put it so you can use weapons on the edge of the screen. And now you can hide way back on the doorways in the dungeons and fight things to your heart's content. But I really didn't intend it that way to begin with. I kind of wanted to avoid that. I don't know how you make it so you can't, because, you know, the original Zelda quests that come with ZC let you do that. You know, I mean, it's it doesn't let you fire from the doorways, and I don't know how they enable it. And if someone out there knows how to make that work in the dungeons, please let me know in the comments, because I would really like to be able to do that. Okay, I'm just going to show you where that 90 rupee shield is, even though I can't afford it right now. Try to get all these little buggers out of my way so I can... Oh, levers. I don't know what they're called, levers. If I have a long enough one, can I move the earth? I mean... Okay. Should be... There we go, right in the middle. Die! Okay. You know, I'm gonna kill him while the clock stopped. Haha, you're dead. Everyone's dropping rupees when I don't need them. And it's 90 for the shield. I think there's a couple of places where you can get bait. The only place you absolutely need bait, is in level 8. But, you know, if you want to use it, you can. And it's one-use bait. I do not have it, so you can just keep dropping the same bait over and over again. So don't waste your bait. Use it where you really need it, or where it's really helpful. I must sell bait in the other overworld because the level where you need it's in the other overworld. Yeah, another thing. 2 overworlds in this, which you probably got from the comments, from the reviews underneath the product page. Not product page, because you don't buy it, it's not really a product. But you know what I mean, on the download page. No, don't kill me. Bad. Bad Moblin. Okay, let's go on to level 1. We'll go to level 1. Hopefully I can make it there before my 10 minutes is up. And then we can carry on with level 1 in the next video. I'll top this off at a 20-minute video. Okay, I don't need to kill him right now. I'm gonna get the letter for the old lady while I'm here. And off to the Lost Woods. Level 1 is off of the Lost Woods. This is the Lost Woods. There's more than one maze path in the game. And they've obviously followed different... Ah, screw you. Ah, stop it. Oh, you would all be there, wouldn't you, you stupid bastards? Seriously! Up yours! Up yours! You couldn't have come out other sides. Okay, we might not make it to level 1 in this video now. Because somebody's being a jerk. You know who you are. Game. Or maybe someone's just sucking. Like I said, I get impatient. It is one of my many downfalls in my quest playing. Oh yeah, you're all dropping hearts when I got plenty of life left, aren't you? You're just like that, aren't you? That's just the kind of game you are. Well, fine then, be that way. See if I'm there for you when you need life. Yeah, that's supposed to be funny because the game doesn't need any life energy from me. I think I'm funny, but I'm not. Come on, come on, come on. Stay out of my way. Get me to level 1. And don't you all congregate there. You suck. There we go. Level 1. Time to kill an Octorok and enter level 1. And we will continue this little adventure in the next segment. Hasta luego, everybody.